Oh yeah, we on. All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
We want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. So we here once again with another lesson to the spirit of power of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai to teach the word of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, and so we just going to do various topics, lesson. You know, brothers linked up together through the spirit on this folly day. You know, just to go into the word as usual. You know, Isaiah 62. Then you brothers can bring out your articles or whatever you got. Isaiah 62. You know what I want? Isaiah 62 and 6. Yes, sir. We live? Illegal.
Let me go over there, bro, and check it out. Let's check it out real quick.
Yeah, we live. We good.
You good?
Alright, come here.
Check out the sound.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got it. Alright, this is Isaiah chapter 62 and verse 6, and it reads, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night.
Mm-hmm.
Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence.
Right. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. Can you get Psalm 68 and 11? If I'm not mistaken. Talking about publishing the word. Go ahead.
Verse 7.
Yeah.
Come. And give him no rest
Mm-hmm.
till he establish, and till he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
Give him no rest. Okay? Till he read that part again?
Come. Until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
Till he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth, man. And right now, Jerusalem's a people before a place. We're not a praise in the earth. Alright? We are a reproach. Okay? We're a shameful people. You know, or at least we acknowledge it. You know, because the majority of our people walk around in arrogance. They walk around in pride, which these things they shouldn't have. You know? But it's because the things that they may have, you know, the reason why they act like that. Because when you go on the internet, you go on Instagram by chance, right? You go into the it's like the search engine, and you just see various different things, right? Hey, Jake is proud as hell on there, man. You know, Jake is proud as hell at the things that they have, but little do they know these dainties that people got right now, all that's about to be taken away. These things are about to be taken away. Hit yours real quick.
Yeah, 68 and
11.
11. This is Psalms chapter 68 and verse 11. The Lord gave the word, and great was the company of those that published it.
Who did he give the word to? Right? Who did he give the word to? Can you read that again, bro?
Right, Psalm 68 and 11. The Lord gave the word, great was the company of those that published it.
You got it.
Right, man. So the Lord gave the word unto his prophets, man. All right, which are Israelites. You know, then that's according to Romans the 9th chapter, the servants of the Most High. So the Lord gave the word unto the prophets to declare His will on the things that are coming, man. You know, we're declaring to you what the Lord's about to do in the earth, man.
Beautiful, beautiful. That's right, man. That's right. Hey, because many great miseries is about to come to the earth. Right now, me and the brother just we ordered some pizza. Go ahead, bro. Explain that situation.
Oh yeah, So we went to the little pizza shop or whatever. And we was speaking with this lady. All right, she's from another country. Okay, you know, one of them Romanian, for lack of a better way of describing it. They speak Russian and different things there. And you know, we just having a normal conversation, asking normal questions. And then the Lord just put it on the son's spirit, because it was a family-owned business, that just starts talking about stuff, you know, about how the prices is high, and, you know, they was explaining why they don't do little specials no more, because most places have specials or you can get a deal. It was like we can't do them no more because everything is more expensive. Things one week we went, it was one price. Next week it was much higher. You know, and if we did any more deals, our doors were closed. But the point is, you know, just through the Spirit, we had a very powerful conversation where they was speaking about how with Miss Maxine. Okay, there's basically like an experimentation on the American people going on. Okay, man, the lady was dropping so much knowledge. It was like, bro, she know more than Jake. You know, and I was like, she could have been a Jake. I don't know, but the scriptures do say that he's gonna pour out his Spirit on all flesh. Okay, and you see it on these E's, man. Okay, E's in different nations. They know not to take the vaccine, man. A lot of them bucking up against it. You know, the ones with a little bit of higher understanding. You know, through the Lord.
Yeah, and you know, just feeding off that, you know, see, a lot of these other people, other nations, they're paying attention of what's going on, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? When you think about Jake, right? Going back to the internet, what is Jake doing? TikTok challenges, right? Dancing into the different songs. That's the top hit. This is what Jake is into. I get it real quick. Ecclesiastes, Ecclesiastes chapter 10 verse 6, it says, folly is set in great dignity and the rich sit in low place, right? So folly, all right? Folly right now is at the top of the list. And this is what majority of our people into. While we, the men of the Lord, the servants, the prophets, are constantly warning our people of what's to come. Right? Just how Ice Cube kept telling Smokey, stop playing with Big Worm. He ain't playing with you. See, all you doing all day is you want to get high. You fucking around.
Yeah.
Right?
You taking his supply and you playing around with it like you don't owe him money. Mm-hmm. Okay? And we owe the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua for the covenants that we made with him. Okay? You see? See, through that ultimate sacrifice of Yahushua, all right, that was that sacrifice that was made, okay, by his blood to cover you, all right? If you try, all right? If you try to the best of your ability to not go off, all right? But y'all cast that aside. So now you got to pay the full bill. You see? Now you owe everything. You see? A lot of y'all think that y'all covered because I'm covered by the blood of Jesus. No, fuck that. Okay? His name ain't Jesus. All right? And y'all crossing out the Messiah here in this great city, man.
I got a precept backing you up. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 20. For ye are bought with a price.
That's right.
Therefore glorify the Most High in your body, in your spirit, which are the Most High's.
See, and Jake don't glorify the Most High in their body. Jake glorifies themselves. Jake glorifies Caesar Borgia, the other white meat. Okay? Because you'll have a spiritual conversation on my way out, man. I got a neighbor. He seemed like a very nice spirited guy, but he one of them fucking Christians, man. You know? And it's like we sit there and talk about the scriptures. He's like, amen, brother, amen. And I'm like, bro, you don't get it. You don't fucking get it. Your nice ass gonna just have to die. Yeah. Because I know you eat pork. On my way down here, he like, how your Christmas going? I'm like, destroyed. Fucking destroyed. You see? This is our people. So you're not honoring the Most High with your body. No, you about to go eat some more Christmas ham. No, you already had some. About to go get another plate.
Hey,
it's through.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
But right above that, Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 19. What? Know ye not that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit, which is in you, which ye are of the Most High, and ye are not your own, man.
You're not your own, man. Okay? But through these different doctrines that he have fed you, okay, Pharaoh, all right, because with the 501c3, you have to stay within the guidelines of what he allows you to teach. So ultimately, it's his doctrine that you learn, okay? And so you're being defiled with his doctrine, man. You see, you're not your own, okay? So you don't have a right to do what you want to do, to tell the Lord what's not acceptable and what is acceptable. Man, bro did a video with Lupe Fiasco. It was a quick little video. Lupe was speaking with somebody, And then it was, I think that was that dude, what was that, Rizza Islam?
Reza Islam.
The slim guy.
Oh, yeah, kind of.
You know, he was speaking with him and he was like, yeah, you know, so ultimately what they're saying is they know better than God because they're attacking the religious exemption.
Mm-hmm.
And Lupe said they do know better than God.
Yeah.
He said, wait. What'd you say? They do know better than God. Fuck out of here.
The nigga's a demon, bro. And the Lord's gonna punish a lot of you people out here in this world, man. A lot of these celebrities that you look up to, which is causing you to err, the Lord's gonna punish you. You know what I'm saying? Especially demons with that type of mind state. Because remember, Lupe Fiasco was remember he was on his rant a few years back, talking about the government, you know, they say conspiracy theories and things like that. But what happened? Like Apostle Tahar said, man, they got his ass.
Yeah.
You know? He looked through. He's through. It looked like he'd been in a cave somewhere.
He's stressed out.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, speaking of E, you know, they trying to say that E's God, man. You know, this is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, and I can start at verse 1. It says, "Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, and by our gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us, as that day of Hamashiach is at hand." So the Lord is coming, man. All right, that day is at hand. That's what we've been commanded to do. Go forth and preach. The kingdom of heaven is at hand, man. You know, it says, verse 3, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there be a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition," man. So E is the son of destruction. All right, and we all fell away from the Most High, and now the Lord is bringing us back. But also he's revealing this devil, okay? And one of the ways he's revealing it is through the Holy Spirit, man. Through these words on this paper, man. Okay, E fits all the descriptions of the wicked, man. Just as we fit all the descriptions of the righteous seed, man.
The righteous seed that fell away. You know, because when you look at Jake's actions, back to Jake, because this who the story's about, Jacob and Esau, man. So back to Jake, when you think about, like the brother said, the contract we made, you know, back then, you know what signed the contract, right? It wasn't pen and paper, you know, that came a time there, but it was what? With blood.
God. Gather unto me them that have made a sacrifice, made a covenant with me by sacrifice.
The book of Psalms, chapter 50, man. You know? So, you know, different kings and, you know, warlords, as they would say back then, and they would make a treaty with each other. And they would be like, okay, to show that this is serious, let's do it in blood. All right, boom. That's how they would do it.
I got the account.
You got it?
Had that blood brother ritual.
I got an account right here, 2 Chronicles 15. And starting in verse 10, it says, "So they gathered themselves together at Yerushalayim, or Jerusalem, in the 3rd month, in the 15th year of the reign of Asa. And they offered unto Yahweh the same time of the spoil which they had brought, 700 oxen and 7,000 sheep. They offered up all that. And they entered into a covenant to seek the Most High Yahweh, power of their fathers, with all their heart and with all their soul, that whosoever would not seek the Most High power of Israel should be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman. And they swear unto the Most High with a loud voice, and with a shouting, and with trumpets, and with cornets." Okay, and all Judah rejoiced at the oath, for they had sworn with all their heart, and sought him with their whole desire, and he was found of them, and the Most High gave them rest round about. So you see, that was a very powerful look. You see how many animals they sacrificed, man?
Okay.
And then they broke that covenant.
Yeah.
You see?
And then when you think about it too, with the priests, according to the law, you know, when there's certain sins that, in order to repay, you had to do a sacrifice. You know, and that's why the Lord was getting sick and tired of sacrifices, because Jake was continually going on.
God.
They had the lamb or the goat or whatever type of birds prepared, man. Had it on standby. I'm gonna do this sin right here, all I gotta do is sacrifice this unto the Lord, and I'm straight.
Premeditated.
The whole point is to not to sin as least as possible, man.
Offend less. Imagine, you know what I'm saying? They imagine setting up a sin offering appointment with the priest. I see you tomorrow at 9:30. All right, Doc, I see you then. Go do their wickedness and then go. You know what I mean?
Got you. I got you, brothers. The book of Hosea 8 verse 12. I have written to him the great things of my law, but they were counted as a strange thing. They sacrifice flesh for the sacrifice of mine offerings and eat it, but the Lord accepteth them not. Now will he remember their iniquity and visit their sins. They shall return to Egypt. For Israel hath forgotten his maker and buildeth temples, and Judah hath multiplied fenced cities. But I will send fire upon his cities, and it shall devour the palaces thereof. Right? So, hey, when you go through this chapter of Hosea, bro, it goes into Israel's heavy idol worship, man. You know, and it talks about how Ephraim is joined to idols, right? And when you go to the book of Jeremiah, I'll just get it real fast. I'll flip right to it. That's beautiful. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 3, verse. Let's start at 14. I'll start at verse 11. It says, "And the Lord said unto me, the backsliding Israel have justified herself more than treacherous Judah." Okay? No, let's start at verse. I'm tripping. Start at verse 6. The Lord said also unto me in the days of Josiah the king, hast thou seen that which backsliding Israel have done? She has gone up every high mountain and under every green tree, and there have played the harlot. And I said, after she had done all these things, turn thou unto me, but she returned not. And her treacherous sister Judah saw it. And I saw when for all the causes whereby backsliding Israel committed adultery, I had put her away and given her a bill of divorce. Yet her treacherous sister Judah feared not, but went and played the harlot also. Okay.
Right. So, hey, you know, Judah saw the northern kingdom going off, but then didn't do anything about it. They just went off too. When you go into it too, with the history of the split, man. Okay. Solomon's son, Rehoboam, okay, he also was worshiping idols, man. He was doing the same thing. Same thing with Jeroboam.
Jeroboam led. Oh boy.
Yeah, he set up that calf again, man.
Yeah, Jeroboam. 2, if I'm not mistaken.
2 of them.
I think he did 2 of them, right? Can somebody get that account? Oh, see, my phone is on 10. He set up the 2 calves, repeating that history of what Jake was into. You think E don't know this? E, that's why E sets everything up in the same way of the past, because he knows. Oh, remember we were just talking about it, how Jake be remembering that their past left-handed wickedness.
Yeah, God.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, God. Yeah, because it's like certain things through the spirit that you gravitate to, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot. And hey, Shalom y'all on the comment board. Shalom.
Hey, shalom.
Yeah, but you know, so certain things to the spirit, like the scriptures say. Okay, those Gentiles that are without the law, which Gentiles are speaking about, Israelite foreigners. Okay, those that have been cut off from the covenant of Israel. All right, because of their sins, so to speak. All right, but there are certain things they do that become a law unto themselves.
Right.
Because it's in their spirit to do them. Okay, and so everybody being in their same lot. Okay. There'll be the righteous that have their spirits, what does it say? Your pure spirits stirred up by way of remembrance. You know what I'm saying? So you're reawakened into your righteous lot. Okay, and so and likewise, 2/3 are reawakened into their wicked lots. Okay, when they get exposed to the Egyptology, they grab it and they hold to it. You see, because they're back in their lots again.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You found it?
Shalom, Yaquab Judah. Shalom.
Let me see. Yep. It's right here.
Yeah, you can just hit the point.
All right. So this is 1 Kings chapter 12 to back up the bro what he said about the two calves in verse 26. And Jeroboam said in his heart, now shall the kingdom return to the house of David. This people go up to do sacrifice in the house of the Lord at Jerusalem. Then shall the heart of this people turn again unto the Lord, even unto Rehoboam, king of Judah, and they shall kill me, and go again to Rehoboam, king of Judah. Whereupon the king took counsel, and made two calves of gold, and said unto them, it is too much for you to go to Jerusalem. Behold thy gods, O Israel, which brought thee up out of the land of Egypt.
Through,
man.
Hey, that's the spirit when the bro had it on the comment board. Shalom. It's the spirit. Beautiful. But yeah, he said these are your gods, and that's Jakes, man. And what did the scripture say? They ascribe to stones and stocks the incommunicable name, the holy name. You know, behold, Yahweh. Through.
Right. You can't take the Most High's name and put it unto an idol, man. That's what it means by incommunicable. You know, to commune, like to transfer.
Yeah.
I got you. Jeremiah 3 verse 11. Have a nation changed their gods which are yet no gods? But my people have changed their glory for that which it doeth not profit.
Yeah.
God.
Right. So what's two golden calves gonna profit you, man? They can't eat. They can't accept sacrifice. They can't save you when you're in a sticky situation.
God.
You know, and our people right now on this folly day, man. Right? They'll, you know, I was watching the elder Kazak, you know, basically he was saying, hey man, you guys don't even know that you're worshiping a tree, man. You're worshiping a tree. You put gifts under the tree, man. You're paying homage to that tree, man.
Yeah. And then when you try to explain these things to our people, you know, because E packaged it up so nice.
Oh boy.
You know what I'm saying? When the elders in Dallas, you know, the elder brothers in Dallas was going into it, bro, in the 1800s, Christmas was banned, bro. Bro, they said Christmas, not even just, you know, because this is in the history, facts in history, bro. Christmas was a very wicked celebration, bro. You know, we're talking about orgies and all types of shit was going on Christmas, bro. It was
that go back to them Romans, them so-called Romans, man. Back to eat.
Going into the Feast of Bacchus. You know. You know, going into the rioting.
Yeah, Saturnalia.
Drinking.
Worship of Saturn, you know.
God, and don't they aren't those obelisks? Don't they have something to do with Nimrod as well?
Egypt.
Yeah, the obelisk. They call it
the obelisk.
Yeah, they basically represents Nimrod's penis, man.
Yeah, those pointed.
It's a phallus. It's a
right,
phallus
and so
worship.
likewise, isn't that also tied with the Christmas tree? Goes into Nimrod as well, right?
Yep.
And so so it can be almost like another phallic symbol. You know?
Yeah.
So that would make sense where you were speaking about the orgies. It's like a mini obelisk in the house, and they just doing all type of freak nasty shit around it to worship Nimrod, man.
And really, because the trees ain't wicked. It's just how they try to associate it with those practices. Because it's a fir tree. It's a beautiful tree. It has its place in the earth. The rainbow is beautiful. It has its place in the earth. But see, what he did is he turned things upside down.
Okay.
You see, he uses God's creation, right? The Heavenly Father's creation to say, you know what? Let's symbolize it for this meaning. Your ass is wicked and you backwards. And then you say, then on top of that, you so-called Christians don't have anything to say about this behavior. Nothing. Right? Oh, look at the rainbow's so beautiful. But you don't say nothing to these moles and people that's carrying the beautiful covenant, the symbol of the covenant that the Lord won't flood the earth no more for their wickedness. Nobody has anything to say. Nobody. This is crazy, but let's continue.
I got one. I got a few of them. Hey, Jeremiah 5:31 says, "The prophets prophesy falsely, and the priests bear rule by their means. And my people love to have it so."
Love it. Jake, love it, bro. Hey, I was just talking. Who was I just talking to? Was I talking to you this morning about it, bro? about or last night. There's a dude. It's a young dude on the internet. He had 22,000 views. What did he say? This is the time to listen to Jesus or something like that.
Yeah, you was telling me about that.
22,000 views. But here it is, the minute of the Lord, the servants of the prophets can't even get 10.
God.
What the you know what I'm saying? What is going on? But it just shows you, man. It just shows you of how the Lord is only given to a word to a specific group of people. You know?
I preach about the common board. Brother Hayal, Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are aside as children, and they have none understanding.
Yeah, y'all really don't know the Lord, man. Right? That's why when we speak the ways of the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right? When we speak out of this holy scriptures, that's why you people frown. And you turn your nose up and you look at us funny and you say, what Bible are you reading? What?
Right.
You ever tell me you heard it on the highway? What Bible is that?
What did you say? That's some gothic shit? Remember that one dude? That's some gothic shit.
What's that word Gothic goes into death, man?
Oh,
Yeah.
You know?
They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge.
Wise to do evil. But when it comes to doing good, they have no knowledge at it, man.
Yeah, and this devil, hey, don't even make it no easier, because he turned everything upside down, man.
Yeah.
Turning on his head, like the brother was saying about the rainbow, you know, being a covenant with all flesh, not destroying it by water, okay, or flooding the earth, or what's another one?
The fir tree.
The fir tree, man. You know, because the fir tree got different medicinal properties, man. Yeah, but they set it up and they worship it, man.
Bro, they chopped billions of those trees down, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Billions. All just the behind this pagan holiday, man.
I got a preset.
Like a tree don't have its own, like it doesn't have its place in the earth. It has its place in the earth. Just like pigs got their place in the earth. And different sea creature cleaners. Not on no damn dinner plate. Go ahead, bro. Swap.
Yeah, this is Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 20. Woe unto him that call evil good and good evil, and put darkness for light, and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet, and sweet for bitter.
Right, so that's when we start to come out the scriptures and you say how things should be. People buck up at it. Oh no, you're wrong. You know, or that was 2,000 years ago and this and that. There's a new way now. What?
And and what you don't know is the new way is the old way, man. That's the same thing you've been doing. It's the same that's been going on thousands of years ago.
Yeah.
What do you think was going on when the serpent came to Eve in the garden? What was he pitching to her, man? These same fucking philosophies, man, and forms of worship and idolatry, man.
Same with how Satan came to Yahushua. You know what I'm saying? Well, he's pitching at it. Look, I give you all this. I give you this and that. Woo, you know what I'm saying? Look, I can change your life.
I can give you the word. Just bow down and worship me.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, and that's what Eve's doing too. E is giving Jake what they want. What would Jake want? You know what I'm saying? As far as the male. Money, women, power. On the flip side, what the woman want? Shit, they want women too now. Women, money, power. You know what I'm saying?
It's really, it's false power, man.
False power, right?
You just getting things to satisfy your flesh, man.
That's all.
That's it.
But we just talked about it. Fame.
Yeah, kind.
Yeah. I forgot what I was watching. It's funny you mentioned that. I saw something where it said that's basically what people aim for. I think it was a repost from one of the brothers, but it was like some conspiracy theory type of thing. And he was like,
Can you get
that's what gets. Now you got it.
thirst.
That's what gets a lot of these people. Okay,
John chapter 4.
is they get money, but they want fame for real.
Yeah.
You know, they really want the fame, and so what they do is, you know, they get offered these little deals where it's like, if you do this, I'll play your, you know, you gotta do some wicked shit, man.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, these little SoundCloud artists might blow up. Bro, SoundCloud ain't that popular. Niggas don't just be searching. A lot of people don't really just be searching SoundCloud for new music.
No, hell
Right.
no.
Hey, and you know what? You know these
Looking at it. It's like,
these elite E's, you know, they own all these stations, man. So in order for you to get the accolades or the praise of the people, you have to go through E and do his bullshit in order to be put on the idiot box.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, hold that. Bring that out real quick.
You said 4 and 20.
this is bro kept mentioning it.
Yeah, I want to hit them first since we talked about the fame and famine means they hungry. No.
For that attention.
They hungry. Yeah, they thirsty.
Attention hungry.
But what are they thirsting after? The wrong thing.
Oh shit.
We hungry too. So what we doing? We eating. Brothers is hungry. Why you think brothers and sisters are watching watching this video? Cause they hungry. They thirsty for what? The word. The word. Eat the roll. Eat the roll, Jake.
Start at
10.
10. Yeah, 10.
This is John chapter 4 and verse 10, and it reads, Yahushua answered and said unto her, If thou knewest the gift of the Most High, and who it is that saith to thee, Give me to drink, thou wouldest have asked of him, and he would have given thee living water. The woman saith unto him, Sir, thou hast nothing to draw with, and the well is deep. From whence then hast thou that living water?
Right. So this is an account of Yahushai and this Samaritan woman, okay, which was a heathen that's at the well. You know, he asked her to give him drink. You know, and he's speaking spiritually. She's not having any understanding of what he's talking about. Right.
Verse 12, Art thou greater than our father Jacob, which gave us the well, and drank thereof himself, and his children, and his cattle? Yahushua answered and said unto her, Whosoever drinketh of this water shall thirst again. But whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst.
Right. So whosoever drink of this water, he was talking about physical water, man. The water that you need to satisfy your flesh, man. E gives us, is giving Jake the physical things to satisfy their flesh, man.
Yes.
But notice he said that you shall thirst again, man. So all these different physical things, the money, the women, so-called eating the extravagant food, man.
Garbage.
The garbage, right? Right? You'll thirst again with that, man. Right? You'll still be certain. Your flesh will be satisfied, but your spirit will be malnourished, man.
And I got this precept bro put on the comment board. Brother Hayal, Matthew 5 and 6. Matthew 5 and 6. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Had to bring that out.
Hey, what's that scripture? My cup runneth over.
God, he prepares a table for me in the face of my enemies, man. It's a spiritual table, man.
Hey, get that. I'll get it. I get it for you. I get it for you.
Could you read that verse again, brother?
This is St. John chapter 4 and verse 13. And it reads, Yahushua answered and said unto her, Whosoever drinketh of this water shall thirst again. But whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst.
Right, man. So what's that water, that living water, man, that the Lord gives us, man? This knowledge, this wisdom, and this understanding. What's some of the things that Jake is thirsting for? What's one of the knowledge, right? But it's like okay, well, Jake is thirsting for an identity, man. Well, who am I? We've been given a false identity. So that's one of the first things when you come into the truth, you latch onto it. Oh, I'm an Israelite. I'm from where? I'm from what tribe? We do what? I'm the people. We're from the people of the Lord. We the Lord's people. You latch onto that, man. That's one of the things that we're thirsty for, man. So then once you find that out, that's satisfying, man. You ain't gotta search. Oh, I'm not African American. I'm not Native American. I'm not Venezuelan. I'm not all of this, man.
Facts.
Romans 11 and 7.
Facts.
Hey, Jeremiah 2, all right? Yeah, which really...
I'm on it. I'm still on it.
Okay.
I got you.
All right, good.
I'm still on it, Op. Hey, it's going to line up, bro. This spirit rolling.
All right, come on.
Drew on that?
Come on.
Oh, go ahead.
Continuing on in verse 14. And it reads, "But the water that I shall give him shall be in him a well of water springing up into everlasting life." The woman said unto him, "Sir, give me this water that I thirst not."
So she's asking like, what? I can take a sip and be straight for life? You know what I'm saying? I can be straight forever?
Yeah.
Right? She think it's actual water.
Yes, she do.
She
She
thinks
asked about
it's
it.
water with the pH level of
You can see she wasn't spiritual at all. She talking about where the bucket at? How you gonna? It's a deep ass well. Where your bucket at? What you what's the corner of the well? Where you gonna?
give her that water
Dip it
with
in the
that
coma?
14 14 pH level
Yeah,
on
yeah.
there.
You gonna dip it by that corner in the red brick? That's the good water, huh? By the red brick.
But the Lord is talking about knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man.
God.
Continuing on in verse 15, and it reads, "Neither come hither to draw. Yahushua said unto her, Go, call thy husband and come hither."
That's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
Right.
John 6:63.
Your husband might have been an Israelite.
He was on her because she tried to lie and shit too.
Yeah.
He was on her. What? 63.
Come.
Yeah.
St. John chapter 6 and verse 63, it reads, "It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing."
Boom. You seen an example of what he was basically saying through the spirit. You see, you want this physical water. You trying to take care of your flesh. You know, that's what majority of our people are trying to do. Is take care of the things in the flesh, not the spirit.
Jake say what? Oh, they be on social media. Yeah, man, I'm living life. They be all blanked up,
Yeah.
but you're not really living, man. Right?
It's really a cover up though. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a cover. We like because we're gonna be honest. We put on the mask sometimes. We do it too. A lot of shit be a cover up, bro. Jake really be through for real. So having all that, it's a covering.
Preach hell.
Oh.
You ready? Isaiah 55:1 says, "Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters."
Sloppy, hold that.
Okay. All right.
Finish that real quick.
Come. St. John chapter 6 and verse 63, "It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life."
There you go. The words that are speaking to you, they are spirit, they are life. Okay, so eat the roll. Come get this water. Hear this word. You got it.
All right. Isaiah 55:1. "Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters. And he that hath no money, come ye, buy and eat. Yea, come, buy wine and milk without money and without price. Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which satisfieth not? Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good." So listen, let your soul delight itself in fatness. I stopped you? We'll continue. "Incline your ear and come unto me. Hear, and your soul shall live." What do you say? "These words I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. Hear, and ye shall live. And I will make an everlasting covenant with you, even the sure mercies of David." So that shows you how it said your soul's gonna delight in fatness, man. You see, because really, if you ain't got this word, you really dead. You a walking dead zombie. So yeah, you can go buy that food to sustain what you sustain in your spiritually zombified body
Proverbs 21.
existence. You see?
Proverbs 21. I got you. Psalms 23. The famous Psalms 23.
God.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. What is it? Job, it's in the book of Job, right? See if I can find it real fast. Right? Because this place, boom. Job 10 verse 21. "Before I go whence I shall not return, even to the land of darkness and the shadow of death." A land of darkness as darkness in itself, and of the shadow of death without any order, where the light is as darkness. This is America, man. This is Babylon. Right? The brother just read how they basically changed everything from they say the things that is sweet is sour and the things that is sour is sweet. The surely you still got that? The surely of turning things upside down?
God.
Right? This is how Babylon the Great is ran. The place without order, the land of darkness, the shadow of death. You know? Hey, what's Tupac? One of Tupac's famous songs. He
See
said,
death around the corner.
"See death around the corner, bro." Hey, that's really the life of Jake for real. No, that we have no insurance of thy life. Soon you come out the womb, he pricking you and shit with poison.
Several poisons.
Several poisons,
I
bro.
was holding it, but I lost it.
Several poisons. Soon as you come out the womb, bro. This dude is a devil. Even when you in your mother's womb, right? She's taking in poison. You know.
I back you up right here. Deuteronomy 28:18. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body, all right, which is your children, man, and the fruit of thy land, and the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep. Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out.
This shit is crazy.
So, hey, man, these different famous people, like we was talking about earlier, they put on a facade, man,
Yeah.
cause they still curse.
Yeah.
No matter how much fake ass money you got, man, you know, you still curse, man.
Yeah. Jake take them shades off. Jake take their jewelry off. Jake take these different fashion off when they home.
Looking like a
Jake,
through ass nigga, man.
Jake be hurt, bro.
Done.
The Jake one. Hey, what's her name? Taraji P.
Insane.
Right? You know, I mean, she cool. You know what I'm saying? I like her style a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She ain't in her order though, so you know I can't get down with her like that.
Yeah.
She just came out and said she almost killed herself due to this pandemic. And she's a celebrity. You have all this money. Right? But she's hurt. You through. And things ain't even, bro. Things ain't even get bad. See, this is what we saying. Things ain't even get bad yet.
God.
Bro, her refrigerator full as hell. You know,
Bank account straight.
I will assume her bank account is straight.
Gotta be.
But we don't know. Cause remember these deals they take.
True.
A lot of this shit be it's really like a back door, bro. You know, especially if you say, well, I don't want to sleep with such and such. Oh, you don't have. I didn't ask you that. There's no choice. You gotta do things when you get to them levels, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You have to do things.
Your payment comes up. Your payment
Oh, yes.
is due. And don't think it's a one-time deal.
Over and over, man.
Over and over. The men, the women, and it's a lot of these men that y'all people look up to, bro. They getting. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, they getting their success. You know, so to speak.
Right.
man.
Whew.
Right. Hey, brothers is throwing up some fire.
Hey,
Let's
Shalom Zaquan, the Edelman not the on the comment board. Yahba Shemir Shabrakatah.
Yahba Shemir Shabrakatah. Yeah. Where was we at? Oh yeah, we was talking about for our children going through.
Yeah,
For curse.
I can read it again. This is Deuteronomy 28:19.
Mm-hmm.
Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out. You know. So hey, man, we're cursed when we're born into the world and when we go out, man.
Yeah.
So it don't matter what so-called class class that we're in, right? We're cursed, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and you made that statement about Taraji P. Henson and whatever, and almost killing herself, but you know that their lives is full of turmoil and all this shit he's making them do. Because remember that interview Dave Chappelle did before he went in the hiding. What did he say? He said these are not weak people. These different celebrities, these are not weak people. You don't get to our level being a weak person. So you got to ask yourself, why is these different? Why is Martin Lawrence saying that people's trying to kill him? Why is Dave Chappelle going to Africa? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Dave Chappelle, he through. When you see Dave Chappelle now, he through me, dude.
He's not. He's funny, but he ain't like he was before, man.
No, bro. Like just the shit. He looked like he's a chain smoker now. Like all type of shit, man.
Young dude to play Alfalfa just broke his silence on how he was on a video shoot for 2 weeks and they was molesting him throughout the whole movie.
Wow.
Little Alfalfa, bro. All these different. That's what I'm saying. So when you say they gotta do things to get to these levels, Bro, they literally, a lot of them is already given that success as a young age because, bro, they tortured young.
God.
The Olsen twins.
Oh.
Everybody. Lizzie McGuire. Everybody,
And you know,
man.
You know them Disney Channel stars, you know they been groomed their whole life, man.
Exactly.
Cause they go from Disney Channel to being a superstar. Look at Justin Timberlake,
All of them, bro. Every single one.
Britney Spears, all of them.
Through. Hurt. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, so the celebrities of our people, when y'all come across the men of the Lord, y'all need to take heed, man. Y'all need to take heed to this word. Because see, what y'all thirsting after is Romans 11:7. What y'all really thirsting after is right in front of you. It's right here. You know? I still got this
I got a few of them.
I got a quick one.
yeah.
Come on. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 43. And it reads, "The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail."
Hey, and that's what happened to Jake. You see? Hey, when you go to Deuteronomy 28th chapter, you start at the beginning, top of all the blessings that we was gonna get. Hey, you hearken to me? This is what you got. Cool. You know what I'm saying? But if you be disobedient, look all the way down past the 15th verse. All these curses are gonna apply to you. Which these curses still apply today. You know? And part of our salvation is not going to be cursed anymore when we get to the kingdom. That's beautiful in itself.
The Lord shall wipe away all tears, man.
Wipe away all tears, bro. Because, bro, as a nation, we hurt. Be honest. We hurt. We through. You know what I'm saying? Jake be wearing the mask, but, bro, it's hurt. We hurt, man. So we doing things to cover it up. You know?
I got that precept. Romans chapter 11, verse 7. What then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
Right. So when the brother was going into Jacob seeking for their identity. It's an identity crisis within our nation, bro. People talking about know thyself, knowledge of self. But you say you're black. No, you're not
Right.
black.
Right, with A, in which, you know, being an Israelite, what's attached to that is what's attached to that? What do you say when you say I'm an Israelite? You're saying that you're a son of the power, man. You're a son of the Most High. So there's a certain standard that comes with being a son of the Most High. So it's not just waking up to being an Israelite. It's okay. What does an Israelite do, man? Okay.
You hear
How does he behave? You know, how does he handle things upon the earth?
That's right. That's right. That's right. Hey, that's right. How do we treat one another? You know, in the definition of true love according to the Bible, though, not this false fake love out here, man. You know,
PC.
somebody give Romans
I mean,
13. Oh, you already Romans 13.
PC
13 and
protect your feelings.
This is
type of
Romans
shit.
chapter 13 and verse 8.
Right, because everybody screams love this, love that. But what is love? What is true love according to the Bible? Go ahead.
Yeah. Romans 13 and 8. Owe no man anything but to love one another,
Right.
for he that loveth another hath fulfilled the law. For this thou shalt not commit adultery.
Right. If I love my brother, I'm not going to try to sleep with his woman. Go ahead.
Thou shalt not kill.
Right. Which it should be murder. You know, I'm not going to murder my brother, man. You know, I'm not going to kill him. How's it?
You're gonna do like premeditated
Yeah.
murder.
Right. You
You're
know.
not gonna lie and wait for your brother.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Thou shalt not covet. And if there be any other commandment, it is briefly comprehended in this saying. Right? So all the commandments, man. All the other commandments, okay, is briefly comprehended in this saying, man. It says, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
That's right.
And that's all based upon the law.
Yeah.
That's why Yahweh Shai said, off of these two, right, loving the Most High with all your heart, your mind, and your soul, and loving thy neighbor as thyself, off of those two hang all the law,
Exactly.
right? So, hey, you can show love to the Most High perfectly and to your brother perfectly by keeping the law, statutes, and commandments perfectly, man.
Yeah.
Which we're not going to do that until Yahweh Shai comes to save us out of this situation, man.
Yeah, worship no other gods before me. You know, or thou shalt have no other gods before me. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
And see, and y'all doing these form of worships through these different sacrifices.
But trying to get those from so I can watch the comment board and get precepts at the same time.
Okay.
I see your phone out.
Yeah. The precept already pulled up there.
All right, but you so we can drop that.
Good.
So dealing with that one.
Elder Nakazakba put
Oh, go ahead.
So this is Elder Nakazakba, GMS South Carolina 07. 1 John 5:3. For this is the love of the Most High, that we keep His commandments, and His commandments are not grievous.
Yeah, right.
So that's true love, man. Keeping the commandments.
Like I said, it's not grievous, bro. What E is pushing on us is grievous. You know what I'm saying? It's grievous.
Yep. And I actually got a precept too. Leviticus 19:17 says, "Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and suffer not sin upon him." So that's another aspect.
Yeah, now, hey, and we know we hey, Elder Dr. Zagba he does a lot of rebuke videos, you know?
You got a lot of love.
And a lot of love, right? And a lot of people come on his common board and they be mad because he be doing the rebuking. I'm talking about crazy comments you'll see on his common board. You be like, what are y'all people even talking about? Y'all missing the true message, man.
Yeah.
The message out of love to try to get you to stop doing what you're doing. You know? You see, so what it goes back to E. What's being pushed and taught in the world is don't speak to me like that.
Right.
You know, don't warn me, don't speak to me like that. Who are you to tell me what to do type of spirit.
Right, and even in the world they have this saying where it's like a friend is not your friend if they can't tell you about yourself. Right. You see? Now everybody can't receive that. You know, we could tell you of worldly things, you can't receive those, how much more spiritual things. But that does exist where it's like that ain't your friend if they won't correct you. You know, I've seen those memes, those little different posts that people put out. That's true. You see? Why does it equate hating your brother with not allowing sin to be upon him? You see? Because when you love somebody, you correct them. That's what the Father does. I'm going to have to get that. Y'all got it.
Yeah, and going into that mentality that our people have, that basically you can't tell them nothing, man. Right? Even if you speaking in a harsh manner, but man, why you speaking to me like that, man? I don't appreciate that. Even though you trying to, it's in like the Elder Menachem Zakpa always give that example. You on a train track, you know, and the train is coming. You think I'm gonna speak to you nicely when you about to get hit by a train? Nah, I'm gonna be yelling at you like, you know, get the F off the train tracks, man. You about to get hit. But Jake just want to get ran over by that train.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. I got precept off the common board, Brother Abijah. Did you have something?
He about to hit you all.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 5, verse 2 and 3. It says, "Follow not thine own mind and thy strength to walk in the ways of thy heart," man. Because the heart is deceitful above all. So if you doing based upon your feelings and your emotions and your own mind, okay, it's going to lead you into destruction. It says, "And say not, who will control me for my works? For the Lord will surely revenge thy pride," man. So when we rebuke you and tell you, hey, you shouldn't be doing this, we're trying to save you from destruction. But that's Jake's mentality. Who shall control me, man? You can't tell me that. I do whatever I want to do, man. Right?
I'm self-made.
Yeah, I'm self-made, man. But if you keep continuing on the thing you're doing, you're gonna be destroyed. So that's why we gotta get on you, man. You know, if he, you know, let them. If they hear it, or forbear, man.
Bro, that's our job. That's our job. As E's job is to basically beat us down, because he's the Lord's whooping stick. You know what I'm saying? Our job is to do what? And then I'm gonna throw it at you, bro.
Okay, God.
Isaiah 58 verse 1. "Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, in the house of Jacob their sins." See, so that's what we were supposed to do. All right, let our people know where they're going off at. You know, and we're crying aloud. You know, but our cries are not being heard.
Right.
You know.
It really, man, we trying to save you from the wrath of the Most High.
Yeah.
You
We're,
know?
we're that child weeping in the streets, and everybody just walking past. Just
Kind.
That's right.
you know what I'm saying?
The Lord said He's bringing a sword, so we're trying to tell you to get right before the Lord bring the sword upon you.
Yeah. What more you want us to do? We warning you. Exhortation videos. Brothers got videos going out every day, all hours throughout the night. Brothers is out there preaching the word. Some brothers is out there preaching the word now. You know, brothers are doing what we're doing now. So, I mean, what do y'all want us to do? We just want to do what the Lord commanded us to do. Okay? In a way and in fashion, whether you like it or not. Yeah, go ahead, bro. You got it.
Oh, so like, I'll just let y'all know. All right, so Proverbs 31. Wait, let me make sure. Proverbs 3. So like Proverbs 3 and 11 says, "My son, despise not the chastening of Yahweh, neither be weary of his correction. For whom the Most High loveth, he correcteth, even as a father the son in whom he delighteth." Okay, so with us being the mouthpiece of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, okay, we're gonna speak his words unto you, which should pop some precepts in brothers' minds. So I got a few off the comment board as well. All right, so this is Abijah A. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Barakatah, Shalom.
Yahweh Shabbat.
Amos 5 and 10 says, "They hate him that rebuketh in the gate, and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly." Okay?
Absolutely.
He got another one. I'm going to just run through a few of them, then we'll continue. Proverbs 27 and 5 from the same brother. "Open rebuke is better than secret love."
That's what I was looking for. Tawada, yeah, that's what open rebuke is better than secret love, man. So, I mean, yeah, the rebuke may hurt, you know, but sometimes you just need to before you make a reaction, emotional reaction, think about it first. Like, shit,
Yeah.
damn, like, why am I getting rebuked? Do I need to examine myself and take this rebuke in and say, shit, maybe I am doing this and that. Maybe, you know?
And you know the flesh will hop up first and start, you know, all types of thoughts be going through your mind. But then the spirit start kicking in, you know, because the scriptures say what? Examine thyself, man.
Yeah. And that's E's game. Everything dealing with E is carnal or a fleshly move. Just look at how he gave away the birthright. You know, he did something off the flesh. Nigga, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. So when you think about this, that the microwave generation mentality, that instant gratification, look at the move he did. I'm hungry. Do you see what he gave away? Do you know what he gave away?
You could have had it all. But you fucked up. No. Hey, I got a precept. Bro quoted 2 Corinthians 13 and 5 says, "Examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves how that Yahweh Shai HaMashiach is in you, except you be reprobates?" And stuff will come out through the Spirit, okay, the Most High, because he speaks to his men. Okay, you might be watching the video and something will come out, and you might be guilty of that shit, or you might need to level up.
Guilty as hell.
And the Most High is saying that to that brother so you can level the fuck up, man. And so that's in itself is like a mini test, a small test for you, maybe even a large one, depending on what it is. Okay, and you have to knock down the flesh and say, "Am I doing this?" And if you are, you have to accept that you're in error. Okay, and that the Lord's giving you an opportunity to cut that shit off, man.
I need to improve.
I need to do better. The Lord will give you examples through His men of, I need to level up.
Yeah.
You see? So a few more if y'all. So the Elder Menachezak by Isaiah 30 and 8 says, "Now go, write it before them in a table, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come and forever, that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Most High, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits."
Man, so right, man, right. This is what our people want to hear.
Mhm.
They want to hear smooth. They want you to tell them fantasies, man. Oh, you can do whatever you want, and the Lord will still love you, or the Lord will still he'll save you. You can eat pork, you can commit adultery. All you gotta do is just call upon the name of Jesus.
Pray over it in Jesus' name.
There's no boundaries, bro.
There's no boundaries.
There's no standard.
No stand, no standard, no boundaries, no order, no guidelines. Even when you about say you got a child and you know they deliver a bike to you that comes in a box. Well, it has instructions, so you can put it together. The Lord don't got no instructions though, none.
He just how you just go in there and he just however you feel. That's just what it's gonna be when it comes to the Lord.
Right.
He catering to you.
Yeah.
You know.
When you think about it, how can you get any peace with chaos, man?
It's chaos, right?
Peace comes through order.
I ready to get it.
This is the same power that destroyed all, but what was it? 8 souls. Oh, okay. And then now all of a sudden he conforms to you.
Why did he destroy Sodom and Gomorrah? If there was no boundaries, it would exist. If there was no boundaries, even going with Nimrod, the Tower of Babel, right? Oh, you know what? They cool. They want to do it. They want to unite, dude. They little new world order. I'm cool with that. Go ahead. No,
He got rid of that.
he got rid of that. Why? Because it's not what he wanted. I'll read this again. Job 10 verse 21. Before I go whence, I shall not return, even to the land of darkness and the shadow of death, a land of darkness as darkness itself, and of the shadow of death without any order, and where the light is as darkness.
Right.
Well, go ahead, y'all can.
Right, man. No order, man. Order brings peace. Why do you think King Solomon's reign was 40 years of peace? Because he was laying down the law. Everything was established in order, man.
Yeah.
That's why there was peace in Israel for 40 years, man.
Shit, even before then, what did King David do? He was putting a smackdown on the nations. You know what I'm saying?
He was putting people in subjection, man.
Right. You
God.
see? But he still had guidelines to follow though.
Mm-hmm.
He followed his power.
God, what stood out to me about what bro just read was it said, even the light there is as darkness.
Right.
So even the things that could be considered as light here is wicked. It's darkness. You know, and bullshit. What does that light go into? It represents like knowledge, right? Wisdom and understanding.
Yeah, being
What the-
enlightened.
Yeah, being enlightened. What did they call him? What is he called? Lucifer. The light bearer. We're the right hand light bearers or Lucifers, and they're the left hand, the powers of this world. So even that light that they claim to have is darkness here, man. And folly. You see?
Okay, I got a precept too. This is Matthew chapter 6. I start at verse 9. It says, after this manner therefore pray, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Right? We want the Lord's will to be done on the earth, man. Why? As it is in heaven. How is it done in heaven? Everything's in order in heaven.
That's right.
Right? When what did Yahweh Shai said when he was speaking to that malefactor, basically you're gonna ascend, you're gonna be with me in paradise, man. There's peace and order in the heavens. We want that peace and order down here, man. Right? Which has to be established through what? The law, man.
And we ain't gonna get it. On this side, we ain't gonna get it here on this side. Because why? The devil's ruling. You know, the devil's ruling. But it's gonna come to the earth very soon. Once I get it. I ain't going.
You know what I'm talking about?
Second address?
No. When the wicked bears rule.
Oh, the earth morning.
Yeah.
Oh, I slipped my mind, bro. Oh man. That's
Y'all get this one while y'all getting that one. Hebrews 13-14 says, for here have we no continuing city, but we seek one to come, okay? And so we're waiting for this wickedness to be rooted out so their righteousness can be established. And there's a few more on the comment board if y'all still looking.
yeah. I got second address. No, I missed it. Go ahead.
Yeah, just to finish up what we was reading, Isaiah 30:10 says, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. Get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us.
So, hey, man, they don't want nothing to do with the Most High.
Nope.
Right, when we preach the word, they don't want nothing to do with it, man. That's why Jake just walk by and go about their business, man, or they wave their hand at us.
Hey, because this is it for Jake. This is the end all be all for Jake. They don't look further than nothing past Wakanda, man. Straight up, man. You know what I'm saying? And Jake, it's so crazy because Jake ain't even on that Wakanda vibration no more.
Hey man, that was almost like, even though they had the different different idolatrous stuff inside that movie, man. Bro, that was like a representation of the kingdom of heaven, man.
Yeah.
A little small representation. Dude was flying in on a chariot.
Yeah.
He had that high level technology.
Yeah.
You know?
Which could be viewed as spiritual power.
Yeah.
Which really, he couldn't yield it unless he had that spiritual power. Through taking that little
he
special
couldn't-
flower.
He couldn't have that power.
He couldn't wield it. He didn't have that power of the so-called Black Panther unless he had that certain thing in him. That could be likened unto this word.
Mm-hmm.
You see?
So yeah, that's a higher vibration, man. You know?
What was it called? Vibranium.
Vibranium.
Right.
Yeah.
Vibranium.
Hey, see, hey, he was slick with that, you know. Even though that led our people to sleep for this whole going back to this African Egypt type of thing. It did put our people in a kind of different mind frame when you think about it too, of having some sense of like rulership, kingly mind state, or kingly or in a princess mind state, so to speak.
Right.
But you got to look at the left hand energy of push too. The woman warriors, the woman playing the like a second in command type of thing. You see, so it threw a lot of shit in left field. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit that people wasn't paying attention to. Basically, what's the one bull's name? The so-called villain.
Oh yeah, Warmonger.
He was the hero, bro.
Yeah, he was.
And Black Panther, this nigga was a sellout, bro.
He was a fucking sellout.
He told him literally, like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? We need to come get our stuff back. Like, I mean, even though we know business is of the Lord, don't get carried away, Jake. You know what I'm saying? We know how y'all have to get down. But basically, he was trying to tell his bull, like, yo, man, like, these things shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? We need to go back to our own way.
We got all this power. We supposed to be using it. Now, like the bro said, don't get simple, Jake. But the Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman or whatever, he wanted to share the secret knowledge with the heathens.
Oh. I gotta go back to it.
And the anti-hero, as they portray him in the video, he was trying to keep it with his people.
He was trying to deliver his people out of their downtrodden situation, man.
Yeah. He was trying to empower the rest of his nation, man.
What is it? It's
Which is only about the
the
elect.
scripture goes into we basically trying to give into the other nation what is not theirs.
What is all not ways to seek love.
No.
Proverbs 28:5. I'll read this one. It says, "Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek Yahweh understand all things." All right, because a lot of Jake, they didn't understand. You know, it is easy to get caught up in the narrative of these movies, man. You see, and not understand the true judgment of. They downplay it like how Yahweh Shai's representation of what's it, Thanos, right?
Thanos.
You see, you know.
Hey man, you're right. They'll evil put the truth. See, and that's a serpent, man. He gotta know the truth in order to be telling lies, man.
Yeah, you gotta know some form of it. Yeah.
Oh man.
You know, and with that whole Black Panther thing, like we were saying, Romans chapter 11:7. What then? Israel have not obtained that which you seek it for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded, man. Right. So in that movie, man, Jake is seeking. He's seeking the Lord, right? So evil present him with some kind of form of the thing that he's looking for, but then he'll throw some bullshit in there. All types of Egyptian worship and all, you know.
Yeah, GMS South Carolina, Elder Not talk about Jeremiah 2:33.
Yep.
Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways. That was it.
Right.
God, the water.
Yeah, the water.
See? So, you know what I'm saying? Jake, by trying to seek love and trying to include the heathens, they teaching these other nations their ways, man. Okay? But he don't have no right to take up the statutes in his mouth, which another brother put on there.
There's another one.
Chayal, Proverbs 28:5. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Most High. No, that wasn't it. Salakia. Actually, it's Yahar's Judah Israel. Psalms 50:16. But unto the wicked the Most High saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? Okay, so he don't have no reason speaking about these law, statutes, and commandments.
That's true.
The Proverbs, when the wicked bear fruit.
No.
I can't think of it.
Oh, I got a precept.
Oh, I think I know.
This is Proverbs chapter 5 and verse 15. It says, drink waters out of thine own cisterns, and running waters out of thine own well. Let thy fountains be dispersed abroad, and rivers of water in the streets, which this all represents the knowledge and wisdom and understanding. Okay? Let them only be thine own, and not strangers with thee, man. So this knowledge is only for the Israelites, man. Okay? All these different things is for the Israelites, man.
This book.
Now the heathen, they're gonna try to come and learn our ways. They ain't gonna be perfect at it, but there's a time and a place for that, man.
Yeah. Sure is.
They got their how would you say their consolation, okay, and their riches right now,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
But they're not gonna have it with us in the kingdom.
God. Precept off the common board, by Matthew 7:6. Give not that which is holy unto the dogs, neither cast ye your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet, and turn again and rend you. All right, and by teaching the Most High allowed him to learn these different things. They made a diligent search, but there's a lot of things that can't be revealed unto E unless a sellout Jake reveal it. And by revealing these things, they've given through the Spirit of the Lord, allowing it to happen. They've given E the tools to take Jake down. You see, it's just like how certain slang that Jake might use, he don't know what the hell we be talking about until another Jake come and break it down to him. Well, this is what that means. This is what this means. You know, so that's likened unto they're taking those pearls and they're using them to rend you. You see, they're using your own scriptures against you. Your own information and knowledge against you, man.
Yeah. Hey, Elder Yashawamba said it best too. He said, don't let these Christians use our scripture verses, without us not really going into it, like John 3:16. You know what I'm saying? Hey, John 3:16 is beautiful. If you know the right breakdown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Speaking of the world of Israel.
That's right.
You see?
So we ain't gonna let y'all get away with our scriptures, man. We're gonna go into this word. Anything else on there?
Yeah, one more. I'm not talking about Baruch 4:3. Give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation.
That was it.
That's what
That
you
was
do.
it. Read it again, bro. The water. Read it. That was it.
Baruch 4:3. Give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation.
Yep. And that's what our people are doing, man. That's exactly what our people are doing. Giving our precious, giving this word into the heathen, bro. Giving this word to the heathen, man.
Yeah, as I matured in the spirit, I started getting to the point where I'm like, I ain't even trying to say the two name of the Most High and the Son to you if I perceive you a heathen.
Oh, that's a fact.
Oh,
I ain't even trying to. Don't worry about it.
it's dreadful unto them anyway.
God.
Yeah.
Hit it.
Con. This is Isaiah chapter 26 and verse 10, and it reads, let favor be showed to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord.
You see it not being done. Look what's going on in our homeland, bro. You proclaim to the world that you are the true Jews, that you're the Israelites, that you're the holy people of the Lord. This is what you're saying, right? But then you're in the Holy Land, and in Tel Aviv, you got a parade of Pink City. Like, are you kidding me?
Kosher swine.
Kosher swine?
Right. Yeah. He can't learn righteousness.
He
man.
can't. He can't because he wasn't created to be the righteous. He was created to be the wicked.
But don't they be humping that wall?
The Wailing Wall.
The Wailing Wall, they be humping it.
That's crazy, bro.
Dude.
I got one. It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 13, verse 23. It says, "Can an Ethiopian change his skin, or the leper his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil." You know, so we all have our own lots, okay? And we happen to be the seed of the righteous, right? And he's the seed of the wicked. All right? Don't get mad at us because we are bringing that fact out. And your forefathers taught you wrong.
Right.
You know, through history and everything. So now that we bring the fact out of the truth about different things, like, for instance, Casanova, okay, or Mozart, and these different individuals that were dark complected. It's there. The history's there, but it was covered up. But now when we bring these things out, it's like, what? No way. How dare you?
Right.
How, you know what I'm saying? And then, see, the color of the Lord, you know what I'm saying? The Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, you know? Well, let me show you how much Jake is a hypocrite, and the brothers is about to agree. So when we talk about the image of the Lord, Jake say, well, why does color matter? Right? Remember, wasn't Jake the same people that got mad when they brought out the fact that Cleopatra was a white woman?
God.
But that's the truth.
That's the truth.
What did Jake say? Oh, y'all just trying to make everything white. No, she really was an Edomite.
Yeah, she was from the Ptolemaic dynasty.
It's-
They ruled.
right.
They ruled. They took over rulership of Egypt for a time.
But Jake don't know that history.
Right.
You see?
That's also where you get Serapis Christus, man, which was a blend between Greek and Egyptian gods, man.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm just showing you the fact of how Jake is a hypocrite because it appeared that, color's important. It mattered. You know, it mattered. So Jake was in an uproar about it. But when we talk about the image of the Lord, it's just like, what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But that's that witchcraft. That's that juice that you're being taught. That he's not a man. He's a spirit. He conforms to whatever you feel and whoever you are. He becomes whatever you need him to be. If you're gay, he'll comfort you in your gayness.
The Most High is the spirit, but Yahweh Shai actually came down in the flesh.
That's right. Yes,
Flesh.
God, even the Most High has a spiritual body.
Yeah.
He's a man. He's not this androgynous deity floating around, not man or woman. Okay, he presents himself as a man. Okay,
Yeah, he said,
The likeness of a man. Ezekiel saw the Most High in the heavens, man. He saw the glory of the Most High.
he is a man of war. How was his name?
they talk about the Lord being Middle Eastern. Like, bro, that's a direction, bro. You talking about a place, an area? He's what? But see, Jake don't even go to further, going back. Just remember, like your brother was mentioning, learning the identity. Going back to learning your heritage of, bro, your homeland is Jerusalem. Dude, that's vital information. You should know.
Okay, man. Hey,
They still got that last one read.
The last one.
Yeah, the very last one.
Can Ethiopia change his skin?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you were speaking about E.
No, I'm not sure.
Okay, God. Well,
Yeah. Can the Ethiopian change his skin? Yeah, the person that's accustomed to do evil.
Con, there it goes. The person that's accustomed to do evil, because I wanted to bring this precept out, tie in with that. Okay, because what was the evil that E did to himself? He gave up his birthright.
Instant gratification.
Con.
That microwave
to
spirit.
whom?
I got it.
You got it, bro?
I got it.
Bring it out, bro.
Sirach 14:5. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good?
Whew.
He shall not take pleasure in his goods. All right, so E's still evil to himself. Okay, because low level E's get it on this side. You got homeless E's in E's kingdom. They triple time losers, man. You see, because they gonna be homeless on this side, they gonna be slaves on the other side, then they gonna get wiped out.
The scriptures also speaking to as the king, so are the people. So when you have a tyrant ruler, an oppressive king, a person that is wicked, well, the people of the land is gonna be the same way. But majority of the time. Yeah, I got it.
Quick research.
Yeah.
This is Psalms 147 and verse 19.
Mhm.
And it reads, He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation, and as far as his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord.
That's right, man.
Right.
So everything was given to the Israelites. Okay?
The scriptures speak about us of we're being the only family that the Lord have known.
Mhm.
So out of all these families of the earth, he's only dealing with Israel, man. You know?
Precept, brother quoted it. Ecclesiasticus 10:2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. From the brother Hayal.
That's dope. That's dope.
Right. The water out.
So those people who are set up to rule, man. Those are the people who set that high vibration for everybody else. They set the influence.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's why even during the time in the book of Esther, Queen Vashti was put out from being a queen. You know, which we don't have queens in our nation, but she was put down because that vibration of being rebellious against her husband will be pushed on the women of the nation, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, hey, who are the main people that our people look up to, man? Okay, who set their vibration, who set that vibration for them to follow? Okay, these celebrities, man.
Yep.
You know, they which leads thee, cause thee the air.
They're the new gods for Jake.
God.
Literally.
Yeah, they be saying Michael Jordan's like a god, man.
Yep. All right.
Right. And the Most High, he was dealing with us on a high level. You got something on?
Nah,
Yeah, I'm just back bro up real quick. The Most High was dealing with us on a high level, okay, but we have fallen greatly from where we used to be, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is Lamentations 2, all right? And I'm going to just start at verse 13. What things shall I take to witness for thee? What things shall I liken to thee, O daughter of Jerusalem? What shall I equal to thee, that I may comfort thee, O virgin daughter of Zion? For thy breach is great like the sea. Who can heal thee? Thy prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee, and they have not discovered thine iniquity, to turn away thy captivity, but have seen for thee false burdens and causes of banishment. All that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, Is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth? All thine enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash the teeth. They say, We have swallowed her up. Certainly this is the day that we have looked for. We have found it. We have seen it. Okay? And like the brother was mentioning, okay, these celebrities are your leaders, okay? And some people would even liken, so I've heard people say that rappers and all this other different shit are the modern day prophets. Have you guys heard that before?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, bro, I've heard that before.
Wow.
Kanye came out with the book of Yeezus or the Bible?
the book of Yeezus.
You see what I mean? Like these people are looked at by a lot of people as modern day prophets, man.
That nigga's a demon, bro.
You know?
Fuck out.
And they ain't seen nothing but bullshit for Jake. What they promote to Jake.
Yeah, they got the Jesus Bible.
Yeah.
They got another Bible is it's called the Pink Bible.
Wow.
Man, like you got an all woman Bible. Yeah, there's a lot of Bibles out here.
Crazy.
But yeah, they
which the word Bible goes back to a collection of knowledge, man. Biblios.
because you got to look at what the world is being turned into. Like I mentioned in the lesson for us, this whole Egypt vibration, which America is here spiritually Egypt as well, because when you go into women sitting on a pedestal and thrones, that was in Egypt. Mm-hmm. That's where they did that at. You had even a time, I believe it was the time where it was I think it was like the time where they had like the 4 queens of Egypt, if I'm not mistaken, right? But it was a time of heavy woman worship. But you see this here today too. So that's why they made it like a woman's Bible, and wherever it talks about the man, it was like, nope, replace that, put woman.
Bro, the brother Khayal said the Queen James Bible.
Yeah, bro.
It might be called that, huh? That'd be funny if it is.
Somebody look it up. There's a woman Bible. I forget exactly what it's called, but
That's crazy.
But this is how they trying to put it. It's the upliftment of the woman, man.
God.
Wouldn't be surprised when they get the old hag out of there if he even become president and put Shorty in there. Kamala. Oh, you put Kamala in? Oh, it's game over, bro. Women are going to go nuts.
God.
Nuts. They might just hit the streets just naked, just on some fuck it. Cause they do it now. You got
You got something called a slut walk, man.
You got the slut walk, but I'm talking about you got places where they just go out and just be like
naked.
Yeah, it might.
Ooh,
Yeah, you
man.
might. Hey, yeah. Yeah.
And they allow this, bro. This is crazy.
Yeah, they want them to be outside twerking naked on the streets.
Right, man.
Uh,
And this,
It's called the Women's Bible.
The women's Bible, bro.
By
Very disrespectful, man.
I thought
by
that was funny.
Elizabeth Cady Stanton.
Right, but you see the aim they taking, man. See, everybody is throwing shots at the Heavenly Father, man, and His only Son, man.
Mhm.
Everybody's throwing shots at them end of the door, but it's cool. It's cool. Cause see right now, you know, it's on a carnal note we defenseless, but on a spiritual note, we got the defense. That angels are camping around them that fear the Lord. Roughly paraphrasing.
Well, I forget the exact people that was involved in the account. I believe it might have been Elijah and Elisha. Where he was like, open his eyes, Lord, that he may see.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know? There'd be more of us. I'm going to let the bro get it. So the bro was being funny, but that's funny, though. The Queen James Bible. Yeah, motherfuckers. Let's read this. Isaiah 3:12, Brother Hayal. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths. It says the Queen James Bible took out the homosexual. Okay, it took out the most scriptures.
Ah.
So it's like drag queen. Wow, bro. The Queenie Pooh. The Queenie Pooh Bible.
You have to pay for that.
Through.
I can't.
Oh yeah, kind.
Go ahead.
What was the quote again?
There'll be many more of them.
Yeah, kind. So let me just get that. I quoted. All right, 2 Kings 6. Okay. Let's see where I'm gonna start at. 2 Kings 6. And 15 says, and when the servant of the man of the Most High was risen early and gone forth, behold, an host compassed the city, both with horses and chariots. And the servant said unto him, alas, my master, how shall we do? And he answered, fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them. And Elisha prayed and said, the Most High Yahweh, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see. And the Most High opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw, and behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire around about Elisha. So there'll be more of us, okay, more that be with us than with these people, man. Okay? So the people of our nation that gather up together with E, okay, to shoot those arrows, all right, which is their bitter words, according to what is that, Psalm 64, I believe. Okay, so if the people that gather with E that consent unto them, what they're gonna be held in derision and trodden underfoot, right? Like it tells us in 2 Ezra 16. I believe that's where it says it. It's a lot. If I'm wrong.
Yeah, second measures.
16, somewhere in there. It's a lot in there.
60th verse, yeah.
God.
Yeah,
And
man.
they consent unto them shall be had in derision and trodden underfoot of man. So you can join with E and sneak dissing, okay? But the Lord gonna pay you back.
I got a piece that backing you up.
Go ahead.
This is Psalms chapter I just lose it. Yeah, Psalms chapter 91 and verse 11, it says, for he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. You know, so, you know, and you know, even our own people, man, they think that, you know, we're just out here defenseless. Hope, you know, ain't got no protection, man. But we got protection in the spirit. You know, the angels are all around us at all times, man. For us that be of the hopeful elect, man. Right? It says to keep us in all our ways, man. So, hey, man, when E starts to come in like a flood, them angels gonna be there, man.
Lift up a standard against them.
Mm-hmm.
My enemy shall come in like a flood, shall lift up a standard against them. My brother put it on the comment board. It's 2 Ezra 16 and 69. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision, and in reproach, and trodden under foot of men. So you can join with E. What does it say? All that's joined unto him shall die by the sword, roughly paraphrased.
Mm-hmm. Right, man.
Shall be thrust through. All them that are joined unto him shall be thrust through.
Thrust through, man. So, hey, you think you're gonna get some type of reward from E, from joining with him, man? Hey, with this mark of the beast, man, you could still take that chip ahoy. You could take that chip ahoy. He promised you he'll give you this, he'll give you that, he'll give you this, and he'll still throw you in a concentration camp and still torture you to death, man. All right, and then you're gonna be had in derision, man.
That's right.
You're gonna be laughed at. The men of the Lord are gonna laugh at you, man. That's what Proverbs the first chapter. So, hey, man, really Jake need to take heed, man.
Shalom. Hey, oh yes, yes, a lot. Hey, Shalom, GMS, Mark them, Shalom, Mark. Read a few of these precepts. Okay, Romans 8:31, the brother Abijah. What shall we say then to these things? If the Most High be for us, who can be against us?
Right, man. So if the Most High be for us, who can be against us, man? Because really, physically, man, the odds are stacked up against us, man. The odds are stacked up against us, man. Jake in the hood, they think they got these different little weaponry that's gonna do some damage, man. What you gonna do against super soldiers, man? What you gonna do against androids? Okay, bulletproof androids. They ain't got no feelings. They're just gonna mow you down. They're gonna complete their mission.
Look up. You think the brother lying? Look up DARPA, right? Look up DARPA Technologies. That's just one of the sites where E show you his robotic creations. The mow Jake, not even just to mow people down that's in his way. You know what I'm saying? You know how they used to have bomb squads and stuff like that? Oh no, they got dogs that just do that now.
God.
You know what I'm saying?
Robotic dogs.
Yeah. Hey, if any of y'all brothers play Call of Duty, you know what they got.
Okay.
It's funny.
Don't- Huh?
I was going to say it's funny the bro mentioned that because I was thinking how they be saying complete the objective.
Yeah.
He's like they go do their mission.
Yeah.
All that shit you see playing on Call of Duty, that's old.
Bro, that shit it don't get released to the public till from what I heard,
They say 10.
10 years later.
I think that's bullshit.
Might be 20.
I think it's way long. You know what I'm saying?
God. They shoot. You see videos where they already got cloaking technology where you can damn near be invisible. So you ain't seen that? Oh,
Yeah, they got the
They've got products
them
out
cloaking,
too.
them cloaking blankets.
Yeah, it's like you blend in with the surroundings.
That was on that the one movie, Bad Boys, the latest one that came out.
Mhm.
That was on that. They had those cloaking blankets.
So they got more. They got way more than that. If they showing us the cloaking blankets, nigga, them blankets is old, nigga. Nigga, you could be invisible.
Kind.
You know what I mean?
Hey, they show you on these movies, man. Captain America, he's a super soldier. Captain America, Winter Soldier, man. He don't just put this in the TV. He actually got these things,
The
man.
Hulk.
You know.
The Hulk. You know what I'm saying, nigga? He got he a creative devil, man.
Yeah,
He's a mad scientist.
and if he can't do it on the chemical side, he got machines that can make you like the Hulk.
Yeah.
He probably got, because they show you like them different machine suits. Matter of fact, bro was just
Jax.
Iron Man.
Jax.
Jacks, yeah, those mechanical things.
Yeah,
They
Iron Man,
use-
bro.
Yeah, then bro turned me on to this movie called Pacific Rim, where they got these big ass machines they call Jaegers. Them shits was big as hell too. Shit, that could be like being like, a juggernaut or something.
Movie Avatar. They had those big machines.
God.
Juggernaut. Yeah, you Juggernaut. Hey, so we need the Lord. Go ahead. You got somebody
Yeah,
comment?
yeah, precept Psalm 91 and 9. Because thou hast made Yahweh, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways.
We just read that, yeah. Good. Right, man. So, hey, E is heavily blessed in the sword, man. These super soldiers, the different weaponry, man. That's his sword, man. We can't fight against that, right? But what we got, man? Okay, the Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, man. Okay, the armies of the heavens, man. Which Habakkuk chapter 3 said what? that the glory of the Lord is gonna cover the sky, man. So he can come with all his different weapons, man. You can't fight against the power that created heaven and earth, man. That created you.
God, your technology can't beat the Most High's technology. Because his ain't just machinery, he got spirit in there too, man. You see? It's technology plus the spirit. And he gave you knowledge of the technology you got. So you think he gonna beat the person that gave you, okay, in his own creations?
Bro, the Lord had a ass talk to what's that king's name?
Was it
It was
Balaam?
I was
Yeah.
just reading
Balaam.
it. Yeah, Balaam.
Balaam.
Yeah. So the Lord had an ass talk to Balaam, bro.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, so
So
when
for E to do that, he gotta wire some stuff up, make a little gadget and put it on the little donkey or whatever. Lord just make the donkey talk just like that. Boom.
yeah. So when you think of the concept of Dr. Doolittle, it's not far fetched. It's like, wait a minute, the Lord had an ass talk to him. Oh, okay. So the Lord can have all type of what is it? The thornberries. You know, well, a lot of y'all might.
Yeah, I know about the wild. I know about the wild
thornberries.
thornberries.
Was a girl of the wild. Basically, she copied Dr. It was a copy of Dr. Doolittle of you being able to talk to animals.
God,
You
the
know what
close
I'm
and see the scriptures don't say in vain, I shall be like the Most High, because he tried to find ways to do that, like that one. I think it was a gorilla called Coco, where it could do sign language, and then they kind of made it where they could convert the sign language into a little robot talking, like a little box that would speak the words that they would sign out. You know what I'm saying? So that they can communicate. Now, I may be mixing up some, but I know they had that technology and they had the gorilla that was doing the sign language to try to communicate. You know, but the Most High like that can open your understanding, and now a horse can speak unto you. Okay, the scriptures say if he wanted to, he could make the rocks cry out and prophesy for him.
Yeah.
Go ahead, dog.
Yeah, horses
Spirit right up in
horse
the
because it's Jake out. The hell off me, nigga.
Well, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Nigga be rap me all day. You know what I'm saying?
One of the I said a movie called Elysium.
Elysium.
I don't think
Con,
I've found it yet.
That's
ELY.
basically the one where, hey man, everything's is effed up on the earth, man. But E done set up his city. When you look
In
at
the sky?
in the sky, when you look
Oh.
up Elysium, that's the place in Greek mythology where the gods. It's basically the
So it was like Olympus.
the city of the gods
Yeah, like
in
Olympus.
the heavens.
It's funny too because that ties back into a precept that I was thinking about. Okay, or that we talked about earlier. Okay, have the nations changed their gods, which are no gods? See, because these things are not gods, but these things are still worshipped. They've been worshipped for thousands of years. To this day, they still worship Egyptian deities, Greek deities, Roman deities. All these things have been translated into these different religions under different names. They're still the same deity, but it's not a god. It ain't real.
It's packaged, yeah.
But they solid on what they doing. But we giving up the power of the whole earth. We giving him up to go ascribe unto stocks and stones. Worshiping this bullshit. Go ahead.
I got a precept. I read this before. I'm gonna just hop right to the point. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 4. Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is the Most High, or is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. Because E has that God complex, and he's trying to attain, being a God, okay, through his microchip, man. The Lord can read your mind. He could look right into your mind and know exactly what you're thinking. He can control you, man. Okay, via the angels, man. He wants that complete control over you, man. He wants to know what you're thinking. He wants to know where you're at all times, and he wants to control you, man. So he has this different technology that's set up to do that, to do just that, man.
Yeah, he wants to know the movement you're gonna make before you make it.
And that ties in. We actually started off discussing that before we started the lesson about the different technology. You mentioned something you saw about where a man had a thought and then it got Googled, and then the results got returned into his brain. So this technology actually exists, okay, and I'm sure E has made advancements on it. This article is from 2018, and here we are, finna be 2021, right? It says, last night, I'm just going to read the beginning. Last night, 60 Minutes took a look inside MIT Media Lab, calling it the Future Factory. The show got a look at some of the remarkable projects being built, including devices that can Google your thoughts and capture the brain's creativity while going to sleep. This was 2 years ago. And now with E pushing this chip, come on, man. You know E have made advancements in this type of technology because he wants to be like the Most High. He wants to know your thoughts. All you got to do is put a chip in you, and now he can read your thoughts. He can do this. He can do that.
And then, if you look at it on the aspect too, you know, these are those lying signs and deceiving lying
signs and wonders, yeah.
Lying signs and wonders that the scriptures talk about. You know what? Let me read that. This is 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2, and verse Salakia. I'll say verse 8. It says, "Then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all signs and lying wonders," man. Now, when you go into that word wonders in the Greek, it goes back to miracles. Okay? Now, you can have miracles on the right hand, and you can have miracles on the left hand. You know, case in point, you know, E has the ability with this chip to give you the ability to speak other languages, man. But the Lord through the Holy Spirit put the spirit on certain brothers to be able to speak other languages and prophesy. You know, so he's trying to be like the Most High in that aspect. Oh, I can give you spiritual power. I can make you do this. I can give you this, man. I can make you a super soldier. He's trying to be the Most High. You know?
Sure is.
Yeah, no, so that was all I wanted to get off of that article. I mean, I just seen some breaking news pop up or whatever. So we probably could read that. It says, you will now need a negative COVID-19 test before flying to the U.S. from the U.K.
Hey.
This was posted 8 hours ago, it says.
Hey, man. You shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
So, you know, this is what's coming up, man, you know. And he's trying to be like the Most High in very many aspects, man. He want to control how many number of given people is on the earth at any given time, like he depicts in his Georgia Guidestones. You know, he wants to control your ingress and egress, meaning your travel. He wants to control when you're going in and when you're going out. You know, he want to control who you're depending on. He really wants you to be dependent on him so he can just fuck you over. You know, don't worry about trying to grow your own crops and do this and do that. No, depend on me. You know.
Yeah, right, man. He wants you. He wants to be the end all be all. He wants complete control over you.
That's right.
This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, and verse. I'm gonna start at verse. Salakia. 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword of their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up against another, and swords in their hands." You know, so all these different things is coming, man. You know, you already see the race riots and the tension that's building up. You know, it says, "For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power," man. So there's going to be lawlessness. No one's going to care about the different government officials, man.
No, and they're not gonna be able to tell them what to do.
They're going to do what they want to do, man.
God.
It says,
And a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, man. So here, man, this prophecy is coming to pass right now. Even now, when we came back from the those brothers in Myrtle Beach, man. As soon as we came back, right, which was all through the Most High, man. As soon as we came back, that came out. What a day or two later, in order to come back into the state of Pennsylvania, you have to test. You have to be quarantined for 3 days and test negative for C-19, man.
God.
So hey, now you can't even travel, man. You can't travel unless you get tested, man.
Yeah, bros made it back right on time.
Right on time, man. And it's gonna get to the point where you can't travel unless you get vaccinated.
Yeah.
You can't travel unless you take that chip, man.
Won't be surprised if they start setting up checkpoints on different. And they showed you in that movie, man. If y'all bros seen it yet?
They already got checkpoints in certain cities, man.
Through. Did your brothers watch the movie yet? The bird, whatever the bird.
I
the
didn't
new one.
Get to.
I ain't good.
Well, y'all know y'all seen different movies where they had checkpoints.
Quarantine, yep.
So they had the quarantine, man. You going through the city, you can't get past a certain point unless you can prove that you qualify. You got to qualify to go through. They was ready to shoot, dude.
And they gonna use what they gonna use is I said they're gonna do it where it's how people they're gonna say, well, people are forging these tests, so they're gonna say, no, we can't use this no more.
God.
You can't. Now we need a thing that is more accurate
surefire way of proving.
or proving it right. You know what I'm saying? So we see how they gonna do it.
The chip can monitor your body temperature at any given time. It can be read without contact. Get the chip today and prove your cleanliness. Looking at it, prove you don't have it.
Hey, which they have. They say right now it's optional. They have the option of getting an RFID microchip implanted into you for medical purposes to monitor your basically your body in terms of giving medical information about your body, man. You know.
God, yeah. And ultimately, he wants to be like the Most High, man. Another brother posted one. GMS eats the role, the sequel, Shalom. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4, which I was reading it. Who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. We never did read that, turning up things upside down.
And that's what he's bringing to the world. You know, he's bringing that vibration of, look, man, you don't need God, you need me. Science over everything.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
What you need him for? You see, you clearly are in a position of need, and you need me. You see, so call on the God, call on your sky God.
You know, and that's funny too, because the Lord is mocking you with a precept that the opposite of that. Okay, when it comes time to being saved, He's gonna say, "Call upon them guys which you have chosen." You see, but He's telling you, you know, to do that from a stance of being faithless. Okay, I got the answers right here. Science, this, that, and the other.
Right here, nigga.
See if God can save you. They did that to Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
He said that He is the Son of God. Let Him save you. You know. So they're making mockery of the men of the Lord, but the Most High got their ass. Go ahead. He gonna set them in order. Psalms 50, right?
Yeah. Jeremiah 2 verse 26. As the thief is ashamed when he is found, so is the house of Israel ashamed. They, their kings, their princes, and their priests, and their prophets, saying to a stock, Thou art my father, and to a stone, Thou hast brought me forth. For they have turned their back unto me, and not their face. But in the time of their trouble, they will say, Arise and save us. But where are thy gods that thou hast made thee? Let them arise if they can save thee in the time of thy trouble. For according to the number of the cities are thy gods, O Judah. Bro, Jake,
was absolutely going crazy, man. Right? Making all these different idols, man. You know? All the marvelous works that the Lord did for us. We cast him aside and chose idols, man. You know? It's horrible. It's just like the same way how women today, you know, they get to a level of success.
Yeah.
And they say, you know what, nigga, I don't need you.
You don't need a man.
I got money. You know? Or, you know, they find a baller shot caller and they say, you know what? Why am I with this 9-to-5 ass nigga? You know what? I could go on trips. I can be living my life lavishly. You know what, nigga? I'm out.
He dangerous. I like that. Get with the drug dealers.
And you know what was surprising?
You
though?
born, nigga. Go ahead, Al.
Ooh, that's right. That's another thing too. Yeah, because see, the women are of this world. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, especially like when you certain people come to a certain place in their life where you just get boring. And why do I say that? Even in men of the Lord, you know, you're going to be so-called boring, so to speak. Why would I say that? Well, you ain't got to be boring. Listen here. The shit that's not boring is of the world. Well, it's what's highly out here, and the things to do is like shit.
Yeah.
It seems fun. It's really wicked.
It's all pleasing to the flesh.
It's pleasing to the flesh, you know. Now, I ain't saying you gotta live your life boring. I mean, you wanna, you know, go out to eat and, you know, whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? Jog, walk on the trail, by the beach, whatever you got, you know, in your city. Cool, do you? But I'm saying, for as men of the Lord, you really want to have a regular set life.
Yeah.
Like, you know, read, study.
Yeah, you're gonna be one track, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You be with your woman or your kids.
Your
work.
mind's gonna be single, man.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna have. You're not really ain't gonna have too much time to be doing all the extravagant
Right,
stuff, man.
right. Yeah.
You know?
Women like that damn like the Elder Not to talk about did that video where all them women said they would be with the drug dealers.
That's what I was about to get into.
A lot of them like that danger aspect.
They like the suspense.
The guns, the this, the that. Let's read this real quick.
It's a movie. They like the
like a
suspense of
movie.
it.
They like and you know what? Hey, in the scriptures, they like so to speak, men with that killing instinct, so to speak. You know what I mean?
They like warriors.
Hey,
So-called.
Saul has killed his thousands and David his 10,000s.
True. That power aspect.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But more than anything, they like that danger. They like that danger and feeling like they with a man who can keep them out of that danger.
Yeah.
Really,
That's what.
and really what's getting enabled in this society is that white knight. That white knight shit. They call it a white knight. When a man will come and run to a woman's defense no matter what, even if she in the wrong, he'll go out there and beat a nigga up, even if that woman was wrong within 3 left feet. He'll be like, oh, nigga, that's a woman. Nigga, but she kicked me in my nuts, or nigga, she, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
No, you know,
do
get
something
in-
like that in the angel world, you get your hand
Get
chopped
your ass
off.
fucked up, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And, get in between a man and a woman dispute. That she might have committed adultery, which is worthy of death. And here come a white knight to come save her, Captain Saberhawk. You see? And so, you know, they like that danger aspect. But let's read this. Sirach 3:26 says, a stubborn heart shall fare evil at the last, and he that loveth danger shall perish therein.
Mm-hmm.
And these women love men that love danger, man. You know, they in that bullshit.
Pretty much. So, you know, I use those examples to say, hey, that's what we did. You know, we cast aside the Heavenly Father, which had everything perfect for us. You know, we was doing the right thing, going the right way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but it's just like how Eve did with the serpent. Like shit. You know what? I want to try this way. I want to how women said in the world. I want to experiment. That's what we did as a nation. We experimented, and look at the result of that.
Well, hey, even more so, like the bro said about that experimentation phase that's being taught, because a lot of these women's moms, parents, really their mom pushes that on them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Going around, basically, they trying to find the right financial situation, and a lot of times they end up getting whored out until they find a situation that they feel like they're okay with. Okay, you got this amount of money, that amount of money, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? So they'll be a slut for that. You know what I'm saying?
Looking for what they say, or call yourself trying to find the right one.
Yeah.
That shit's
That
wicked,
shit's off.
man.
Once you get popped, that's it for you. For
That
real.
shit is, man. That's what I'm saying, man.
Right.
This promotes death.
God.
Everything about this promotes death, and we're preaching life. We're preaching repentance and life, man. What comes from this book brings forth life, man.
God.
You know, when it's taught in its the proper doctrine. You know, Christianity, come on, bro. What? You know how many niggas that dropped in that water and talking about they saved? And these niggas are not just niggas, but wilding out here in these streets, bro. I'm saved, but I'm saved. What? I got baptized. But you're just wilding out like, what?
Yeah.
If it was that easy, man.
Yeah. The reason I brought that up because the water for the bro putting it on there. It's called playing the field. Playing the field. Yeah. And the reason I brought it up is because the bro said that we was on our experimentation phase with the Most High. Well, he likens us unto his wife, unto his bride. You see, so we're like that woman that's out there playing the field. You know, I think I like. You know the wickedness that happens. He hit it better. Shit like that, man. It'll be to the point where you can be on a down phase. With, I don't know if brothers might have happened in the past to them, but I'm sure it has in this wicked world. Where you might be in a situation where y'all got to work through some shit. She might have did something, or y'all might be going through some shit, and it won't be fun no more. It'll be all stressful and sad. And then she'll say, "Well, we wasn't having fun no more, so."
Right.
So he took me out to ride ATVs, and he took me to do this, and we went 4-wheeling.
Right,
And
man.
so, he's just my friend. Next thing you know, you call her, and he answering the phone.
Hey, like the scriptures say, he basically will the righteous man to be occupied in prophecies, man. So that's our main thing that we're really worried about. We're worried about the scriptures, man. And women. Elder Apostle Gabar said it best. He said, if you want to get women, you got to portray yourself to be a fun guy.
That's
You're a guy to have fun with. You'll get all the women.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, so so that's why we brought those things out because we're likened into a woman, and we was experimenting and joined to all these different idols, but we had planned the heart right. So, and what we came to the understanding of the scriptures, we came out of that phase, that madness, we came out of that, blessed, to come out of that, because we're still surrounded with a world of people that's tangled in it, literally, See, you even got Jake using that as a funny
Entanglement.
Yeah, entanglement now is
They're trying to downplay
downplay
the word
adultery.
man.
God.
They're trying to downplay the adultery, you know what I'm saying? So, go ahead, bro. Somebody get
If brother got a scripture, you could read it.
Come on, this is Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 15. And it reads, But Jeshurun waxed fat and kick. Thou art waxing fat. Thou art grown thick. Thou art covered with fatness. Then he forsook the Most High, which made him, and lightly esteemed the rock of his salvation.
Right. Because I was going to say, Apostle Tahari broke this down, and it just actually came to a fuller picture, too, that I can reference to another scripture. Well, that fatness represents riches. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
When Jeshurun or Yasharon increased in riches, okay, then they began to forget the Most High. What does Solomon say? He say, don't give me too much lest I forget thee, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So, and don't give me too little lest I steal and curse thee.
Right.
Okay, but another aspect, too, to show you that does indeed represent riches. What does it say that Esau will have? He will have the fatness of the earth. Okay, so he has an abundance of the earth, man, a big portion. So when Jake increasing a portion, hey, what did Kanye say? Wait till I get my money right, then you can't tell me nothing, right? That's just Jake is, man. When they get their money right, they get into
That's a fact.
they get to this status where it's like, nigga, I'm a boss, nigga. You can't tell me shit. Go ahead,
Bro, and we was talking about the pride earlier. Going into 2021, and we about to close up probably after this one. Going into 2021, a lot of shit about to change, Jake. Even and see, it's gonna happen to the people of the world too, but we can focus on our nation. A lot of shit about to change.
A lot. It's going to be a hell of a year, man. You see, because people are looking forward to this. You know, I hope 2021 be better. And,
Right.
bro.
Hey man, they looking for this COVID thing just to pass over, man.
It's a wrap, bro.
Jake making plans. When
They
this
making
COVID
plans.
shit over, we gonna da.
Making plans for next summer.
Bro.
They
They
next
actually
summer I'm gonna travel here. I'm gonna go there. I'm going to Spain.
God.
That's why, as I've been doing a series, and I'm probably going to continue on the Spirit allows, why people are going to be against us. Right? Like I say, right now you got the ex-maskers, what they say, anti-maskers, and the maskers going at it. Which is going to lead to the anti-vaxxers and the vaxxers going at it. You don't think, because why? They're going to say, nigga, you stopping us.
You holding us back.
You holding us back.
Nigga, we could be in the stadium right now.
If it wasn't if it wasn't for you, you're going, mark my words, you're going to hear a lot of this in 2021. If it wasn't for, they going to say not for you, but if it wasn't for people, right? If it wasn't for the ones that wasn't wearing a mask when they were supposed to, and taking precautions and still doing this and that, watch, I guarantee it. Division's about, go ahead, bro. The division's about to become on this earth.
Hey,
man.
bro, and before the bro gets that, what time has this happened before? There's nothing new under the sun, but it's gonna be worse than ever. The scriptures don't say in vain or say for no reason that the wrath of a great multitude shall be kindled over you. Because us in this truth, it said they're gonna be spoiling them that fear the Lord, right? We not taking none of that shit. So we gonna be the prime motherfuckers that they like, nah, y'all holding us up. Throw them in a concentration camp. And it happened during the time of Esther. Okay, Amos said that it's these people with these malicious laws that will stop our kingdoms from uniting and becoming peaceful. So kill them.
Yeah, everybody's gonna be down with the beast. They're gonna be scoping you out, man.
Yeah. Luke 12, Luke chapter 12, verse 49. Slakia verse 49. I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled? But I have a baptism to be baptized with, and how am I straitened till it be accomplished? Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell you nay, but rather division. And this is yeah, so this is what you see coming. A heavy division. You know?
There's more in there too.
When we get talking about how all the separation is going into?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, cause just going into how you're gonna have different people against each other, man. Hey, man. Hey, us in this truth, man. You might be living in a house with people who gonna take the vaccine, man.
Yup.
Or the vaccination, man. Or people who gonna take the chip.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be division right there.
About to get
They
real.
can give you up, man.
Absolutely.
Give you up to be hauled away to a concentration camp and get your head chopped off.
Yeah, man. It'll be wise. It's gonna come to the times where you gonna have to be like Clark Kent. Motherfucker ask you, just like you wouldn't go too deep into like political views, because you know how we is. Fuck both of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, you don't vote. You have to be
you
wise
gotta be
about
like that, yeah.
not saying certain shit. Now, you gonna take the vaccine? You have to try to play that shit off for real. Motherfucker gonna be like, oh, you ain't gonna take it. Why not?
Yeah. We told people, then we tell people they was going to even beg for Trump again. Hey, you got niggas on the internet right now. 2,000 nigga put Trump in office. Put his ass. We need to what did that dude said? 2,000? Oh yeah, nigga. We need a recount. Re-election. I said
$2,000.
hey, nigga, Jake fuck.
Hey, and
I'm
Trump.
trying to get better with that. Jake messed up, man.
Hey, and Trump know what he doing too though, because he still got what is it now, like 27 days left?
Niggas want that re-election.
28, 27 days left before he out.
All about that.
It's power moves,
That's
man.
6 from the 2. He said 2 to 4.
Yeah,
So
4
imagine
like
if he just
couples.
said 4. You know what I'm saying? What? Oh yeah, we need that.
Yeah.
Cause like we say, bro, the American people, bro, is on their knees. And as we started the lesson out, dealing with a pizza shop. Bro, they're bringing the middle class and these little small businesses to their knees, bro.
Down.
A lot of these places are not even going to exist in 21. Your favorite, you know what I'm saying?
Waffle House.
Waffle House and your corner catfish places you like to
Burger
go
joint.
eat.
Yeah.
Oh, them is about to be out, bro.
There was an article that just came out yesterday. I scanned through it. It had a list of all the places that are going to be closed off, like closed for good. 2021.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
don't
They
let
all
it be a
filing
spot.
bankruptcy.
Yeah, I saw a video where it was a sushi spot where they make the sushi in front of people, and they can't have an outside situation
They're
because
done.
they through.
They done.
Once they get closed down from no indoor,
They're done.
first of all, they was already a small spot. Now they can only have 2 diners at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Then they gonna move to you can only eat outside. They done.
Yeah, they done. They said there once that food hits the air, it's like destroyed for real.
Yeah, it starts losing, it degrades in quality. It fucking it going off anyway. You ain't supposed to eat nothing raw. Fucking sushi joint, you know. Can't eat no
Yeah.
raw fish, man. But anyway,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So I'm reading a little further down. It says, suppose ye that Luke 12 verse 51. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on the earth. I tell you, nay, but rather division. For from henceforth there should be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. Right. Yeah.
Right, man. So, hey, you can be divided in the household, man. Right? And some of us that came into this truth, we was divided amongst our parents, man.
Yeah.
Our
Yeah.
parents wanted to do the folly and the wickedness, but we wanted to do the will of the Lord, man.
Yeah.
So there was a division right there. So there was, me personally, I know there was a little bit of tension
Mm-hmm.
between me and my moms about certain things.
Yep.
And that's when you start to like, all right, I gotta move out and I gotta get my own stuff because
Yeah.
I ain't trying to be battling,
Yeah. The bullshit.
the bull, man.
Yeah.
Every time you walk into the kitchen,
It's the bullshit, man.
it's the pork on the stove, man.
Laid
Yeah.
out. Laid out, man.
Just laid out,
you
man.
chilling, you smelling bacon cooking. You like, what the hell is that?
I mean, just a lot of things that they make, they conduct themselves, and it's like, man, like,
Okay.
it's wicked.
And you know that chip is the new pork, man.
Yeah,
God,
Yeah.
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, referring to when the time of Antiochus Epiphanes, he was forcing Jake to eat it. Okay,
Mhm.
wasn't he the same king that was during the seven brothers in the month?
Yeah, that was
It was
Antiochus.
the same king, man. Same king.
Demon, bro.
Yeah, he did a lot of wickedness, man. That's why the Lord had him. He
Man,
fucked him up.
from the inside out.
Yeah, he fucked him up.
Yeah, you got free.
Yeah. This is Matthew 10 and 35. I'll just get to the point. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law,
Mhm.
and a man's foes shall be they of his own household.
You gonna see. You gonna see this division because it's there ain't gonna be no other way around it. That tension is gonna be there, and it's gonna be okay. Either you're with me or against me. That's how it's gonna go. There ain't no because there ain't no more running away from your problems no more. People gotta deal with their problems at home now. You know what I'm saying? Most places is bars is closed. So now you gotta go to the crib. Straight to the crib. Ain't no what they call it,
Happy hour.
happy hour.
Yeah.
Ain't none of that.
Taco Tuesdays.
Ain't
Taco
no
Tuesday. That shit over with.
Yeah, man. Ain't nothing to try to cope with your distress, man.
God.
With your despair. Now you at the crib.
LeBron.
He said Taco Tuesday. That shit about to be over, man.
Over with.
You know what I'm saying? And I like LeBron James as a player. You know what I'm saying? You sold out though, bro. You off, nigga. You off, man. I'd rather see all my people turn back, but we know that's something like this not gonna happen.
Easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than
Sure.
for a rich man to
Yeah.
enter into the kingdom of heaven, man.
Imagine LeBron say, "What? I'm a Hebrew Israelite."
I'm like, it's not impossible.
Oh, he's done.
You gonna go through some
He's
shit,
done.
bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he say that. That's over.
Hey, you know that one dude, which I don't know why, the Lord just had to fuck him up. I don't know what he made, if he did something to the elites or he just got some bad drugs. from the on the Mavericks. What's his name?
Delonte West.
Delonte West. Oh my God, it'll be LeBron James will be in his position.
He was taking, or he was doing the embalming
He
fluid.
was
He was on drugs, but he was shot out.
through. So that'll be, hey, they'll break you down, man. They'll break you down. You see it happen with celebrity after celebrity once they get up in age. Towards the ends of their careers, man, they discredit them. They take their money. Shit, look what happened to
Bill
Bill Cosby. That's the spirit. That's what I was thinking about. Bill Cosby.
That you nigga. I mean, I don't know if he did it or not. I don't know, cause I know he nigga, bro. You don't gotta drug nobody. The way I look at it,
He
Once
does.
you get to a certain level,
right?
you ain't gotta
And then he talks about his wife in his stand-up acts, man.
But
And women still be approaching him.
but how to damage someone's career is you have to. Who you gotta go back to? You have to use the woman. Remember we talked about the upliftment society of the woman. So what was better? I mean, they could have used the children. They could have did the pedophile joint on it.
They could.
That would have worked too. That would have worked perfect. But say, you know what? Let's just use this woman. Let's just use all the women. And women went nuts.
That's it.
Oh yeah, another one. R. Kelly. See, we ain't gonna do it.
Nah.
Y'all gonna wait. But this shit is hypocrite and this shit's wicked. Cause you niggas praise Hugh Hefner's devil ass, which had joints when they was so-called underage. And nobody said anything. Your ass the devil. You wanted slavery, man.
That's right.
Somebody got something? Somebody got a priest on the call board? Oh yeah, go ahead.
No.
This is Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 8. It reads, "And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein."
That's right, man. So those 2 parts, you might see different brothers with the pie chart. 2/3 is the ball and part of the chart. Pie, I do not want to be in.
Nope.
That's the destructive piece of the pie. No.
They coming on the second draft pick.
Yeah.
Trying to get on the first one.
Now I'm using an analogy. And
The
typically,
second one you got it.
yes,
Go
the
through some
shit. The second round draft pick. Yeah, I'll be using an analogy. Now, typically, if this happened, I'm sure you would throw the whole thing away. But let's just imagine you had a pie and a bird came and shit on 2/3 of that motherfucker.
Oh.
You ain't finna eat that part. You
That whole shit is getting tossed.
That's what I'm saying. But just hypothetically,
It's some good pie too.
hypothetically,
Let me take that part.
let's say it's $1 million pie. And 2/3 of it gets shit on. You might want to cut that part off,
Bro,
I'm just playing.
I'm gonna be pissed, man.
I'm
I'm
gonna
tossing
be
the whole pot.
I know. That's why I said it. That's why I said you was gonna throw it away.
Yeah, you know I'm the way.
That's why I know. I would too, but I'm just saying, just giving you a picture, man. 2/3 of that $1 million, billion dollar.
Nasty motherfucker, man.
Yeah, I know, right? 2/3 of that $1 billion pie is getting thrown out.
Then you gotta be. Then it's gonna be a precise cut of that pie.
Yeah, cut around some shit. Man, hell no.
All right. Let's put it in nigga terms then. You got a blunt in the water.
Ah!
Part of that bitch fall in some dirty water. You ain't finna throw that whole blunt away.
Oh shit. That was
So let's say that,
horrible.
which nobody should be smoking.
Yeah,
That shit's
horrible.
wicked.
Whatever.
I tried to make it cleaner, but y'all
Hey, read the last part on that.
y'all couldn't take the other analogy.
Read the last verse.
This is Zechariah chapter 13
Oh,
verse
boy.
9. And it reads, "And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua is my power."
Right, man. So we want to be that gold, man.
Yeah.
Gold is precious and valuable.
Yes, sir.
Right, and this time the 1/3 is that gold, man, being tried in the fire, man, through afflictions, man, all the different things we have to go through, the hell that we have to catch. That's what we want to be a part of, man.
I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
hmm That's the part that the Lord wants, man.
Yes, sir. Impurity. Everybody wants their impurities. Wants to get the impurities out their metal, precious metals.
What reprobate silver shall they call him, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know how Jake get, you got some diamonds or something. Jake be in their own crib with dishwasher liquid and a toothbrush. I'm making that joint shine.
You know what I'm saying? So shit, we want to be cleaned up.
Yeah,
You know?
and that's how they appraise different jewels too. They look at clarity, inclusions, how clean it is, if it's cut a certain way. A rough gem has less value than a cut gem.
Yeah, hey, yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Heavenly Father, you can look at the Heavenly Father, right? And the Son is is jewelers. You know what I'm saying? And they do the appraising.
Yeah, they shaping us. Hey, we've been shaping like unto Yahushua, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because hey, he sent angels out to look and be like, okay, that got some clarity right there. Oh, that shit, dusty in the mud.
We need to brush that off.
Real.
I got one, Malachi 3:17. And you ready? We're gonna close
Yeah,
out with
yeah,
this one.
close
Malachi 3:17. Let me read it. Let me see if it's above that. Make sure we get all the meat off of it. Malachi 3:16. Then they that feared the Most High spake often one to another, and the Most High hearkened and heard it. And a book of remembrance was written before him for them that feared Yahweh and that thought upon his name. And they shall be mine, saith the Most High of hosts, in that day when I make up my jewels, and I will spare them as a man spareth his own son that serveth him. Then shall ye return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth the Most High and him that serveth him not.
Whoo!
I
So
got to add that.
that's the two. That's that 1/3 right there, man. You make up his jewels, man, and shall spare him as one spareth his son. The Lord's gonna spare 1/3 of the nation of Israel, man.
That's right.
He's gonna spare the elect.
That grape of the cluster, man.
Yeah, the rest got to die and come back, man.
Through.
Beautiful.
That's
What was
it.
that right there?
That was Malachi 3.
That was dope.
That was dope.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So
That's it?
Yep, that's it. Close out.
Hey, so with that, we're going to give all honor, glory, and praises to
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Rakakadash.
double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone. A peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. And Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Barakatham to the sincere Akyam Wa Akwathium that tuned in. A Tawada and Shalom.
Shalom. Are you,
Right on.
Yeah, I got to add that to the arsenal, brother. Yeah. Boom. All right, so finish it, man.